This is the Ellis intro review for tutorials. When you have finished recording your dialogue with your student, the next thing you want to do is the tutorials. There are tutorials to be accessed up at the top with these tabs, but I feel the most efficient way to go about this is to use this button down here at the bottom, which looks like a to-do list. It's your skills menu. So when you've finished your dialogue, you click on the skills menu and it opens up your list. There is a tutorial for every one of these topics: listening, vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, communication. Also, you'll find the lesson quiz here. Let's look at one tutorial. I will click on vocabulary and begin the tutorial.
Watch the video clip. Listen for names of foods.
We need sugar and nuts. We need milk.
Do you like cheese? It's on sale.
When you click on the tutorial, the topic will come up at the top. Here it's foods. The number of pages, this is page 1 of 4. You may have additional lines of dialogue your student could record, practice. In this situation, instead of clicking on the line, you click on the V for video to get your recording buttons to light up.
We need sugar and nuts.
Your student can record these lines of dialogue. When you're finished with this page, you'll turn the page. The pages are turned down at the bottom with the arrows. Click that to go to page 2.
Here are some names of fruit. Click on the audio button, then record and compare.
And your student will be able to record these different words of dialogue, or vocabulary, excuse me. Click on the ear to get your buttons to light up.
Apples.
Then she can record. This is page 2 of 4. You would continue going through all these pages. If you go too far, you can turn the page backwards. This button here at the bottom center with the X and the check is to remind you that there's always going to be extra practice. So as you click through these pages, when you get to the end of the tutorial, there will be additional practice for your student. Click page 3.
Here are some names of
Page 4.
Here are some names of dairy and meat products. Click on the audio button, then record and compare.
You're at page 4 of the tutorial, but you can still turn the page. You always keep turning to continue the lesson, and you will go into the practice section. We will look at that next. You click
on the vegetables.
It brings you to a practice session. Every tutorial will have a practice session. There'll be a number of pages at the end for the practice. There's 5 pages in this one. Everything I just want to remind you about is getting your student to read out loud as much as possible. I would have her repeat every word that is on here.
Cheese.
She can repeat cheese, and then they want to know, is this a vegetable? Click the wrong answer. Practice will tell you.
Spinach.
This is a vegetable. Practice will tell you it's correct. To click through this, you just keep turning the page. You'll have different activities, which are pretty self-explanatory. You get to the end of this, page 5 of 5. When you cannot turn the page anymore, you're done with the practice. That's when you go back to your skills menu button. You pick a different tutorial to do. Wherever you are in the program, when you want to get out, this is how you do it. This is your back button. It's up. It brings you back to the level before. Brings you back to that dialogue page. If you want to get out of the program, you continue to go up. You're at your main menu, and there you can exit. Brings you back to the desktop, and you're done. The next video will discuss how to record your lessons.